All about alveoli. Alveoli are tiny air sacs in our lungs. Gas exchange occurs in the alveoli. The oxygen from the air we breathe in enters our blood here, and the carbon dioxide that is produced from respiration leaves the blood and enters the alveoli. Oxygen we inhale enters the alveoli. Oxygen enters the blood vessel by diffusion and will oxygenate red blood cells. Carbon dioxide will diffuse out of the blood and enter the alveoli. Carbon dioxide leaves the alveoli and leaves the body through exhalation. Diffusion is the movement of particles from an area of higher concentrations to lower concentrations. Diffusion can occur within cells and between cells. With the process of gas exchange in the alveoli, diffusion is happening between cells, the blood and the alveoli. The concentration of oxygen in the alveoli is high. It will diffuse into the blood vessels surrounding the alveoli as the concentration of oxygen is lower here. The blood is now oxygenated, has had oxygen added to it, and will travel around the body and supply oxygen to cells for respiration. As oxygen is used up around the body, the blood becomes deoxygenated. When the blood returns to the lungs, there will once again be a lower concentration of oxygen in the blood vessel than in the alveoli, so the process of gas exchange is happening continuously. The blood will have a higher concentration of carbon dioxide after traveling around the body, as the carbon dioxide is a waste product of respiration. The carbon dioxide will diffuse into the alveoli, as this has a lower concentration. This process of gas exchange will continuously repeat itself, with oxygen diffusing into the blood and carbon dioxide diffusing out. The alveoli are adapted for efficient gas exchange. Having a large surface area allows more diffusion to occur. More oxygen can enter the blood, and more carbon dioxide is able to enter the alveoli. The alveoli are very thin. They are only 1 cell thick. Therefore, the distance for the oxygen and carbon dioxide to diffuse across is small. The alveoli have a large number of tiny blood vessels on them. This means there is always a good blood supply for diffusion of the gases. The moist surface of the alveoli helps with diffusion as the gases can dissolve, which speeds up diffusion. A summary of what is happening in the alveoli.